There's no other anime I am hyped for. This is it. This is it. Do you know how I know it's an anime, guys? Because Joey refuses to watch it. Hello, my weebs and gamers. What we are going to be doing today is we are going to be going through some of the anime news that I have missed over the last month and a lot of new anime that has been announced. But before we begin, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video. This video is brought to you by ROG. Can you believe it's June and you know what that means? It's grad season. And God, it was just Father's Day last week. And ROG is one of my places to go for all of my gaming related technology. And they're on a mission to innovate the gaming experience and create a world without limits. And to celebrate all the new graduates and fathers out there, they're running their annual Grads and Dads promo that is running all the way up till June 30th. There are so many different deals going on right now. Like you can get their ROG Ally, which is normally $499 for just $399. You can save $100 right now. It's pretty damn good. I've been using my ROG Ally quite a lot to game on the go, so I highly recommend getting that one. So what are you waiting for? Check that link in the description. Check out all of the amazing deals going on right now. Do it for yourself to power up your gaming experience. Plus, these deals aren't just available on their main website, but you can get these deals also on Newegg, Sam's Club, and Best Buy. Remember, you've only got till the end of this month, so jump on it while you can. Thank you very much to ROG for sponsoring this video. Congratulations to all the graduates, and hope you had a happy Father's Day. Back to the video. We are starting with only the biggest anime title coming up this year, which is, of course, League of Legends Arcane Season 2. The new trailer has dropped. There's no other anime I am hyped for. This is it. This is it. Do you know how I know it's an anime, guys? Because Joey refuses to watch it. And we know if Joey doesn't want to watch it, it's going to be an anime because he doesn't watch anime anymore. Technically, it's not from Japan. It's not anime, but in terms of the shows that I am most hyped about that's coming out this year, this one is, I think, at the top. Season 1 of Arcane blew my mind, especially for something that was League of Legends related. In fact, I think the biggest compliment I can give this is that it made League of Legends look good and it got people interested in League. I had even Sydney, my wife, ask me if it's worth trying out League of Legends. And that's when I realized this one show held too much power, because nothing should hold that much power. That's how good season 1 was. So I haven't seen the season 2 trailer yet, so I thought we'd start things off by just giving this one a watch. Oh yeah, baby! Is it wartime? Is war coming? Oh. Woo! Was that Warwick? Oh god. Oh, I think I know which storyline leads up to that, man. Oh. Ending on a Caitlyn ult. That's what we're doing. Where's my support to tank this, man? Someone's got to tank this shot. Oh, that is. You see this scene in game, and you're like, "There's only one winner here." Oh, that looks so good, though. I'm trying to keep my expectations in check. Here's the thing about season 1: it had such a ridiculous amount of polish. I don't want my expectations to be, yo, we need another Jinx versus Echo masterpiece scenes in season 2. If there are other moments of that caliber, then this is going to be an absolutely goated series. But my expectations that I'm trying to keep in check is that they do good writing and good characters, and they remain on the same level. And that's what I want. That's what I want. Seriously, I would recommend season 1 of Arcane over most of the anime recommendations of the year. I hold it in that high regards, in my opinion. Convince Joey? Okay, that might be a harder thing to do. That might be a harder thing to do. I'm not a miracle worker here, guys. I can't do the impossible, guys. Someone said that this is the last season of this specific storyline, and that excites me a lot, because that means that we're having Vi and Jinx's storyline come to an end, which means we are going to get a complete story arc, which one means that this particular thing isn't being dragged out, and number two, it means that there is an opportunity, and what I've read is that they are working on more storylines for other characters as well. Arcane is far and beyond the most excited I've been about anything in League of Legends, and maybe can get to a point where it's even more well known than the actual game is right now. Because I don't know, as a person who plays League of Legends, it feels like as the more years come on, the more that League is kind of becoming like this boomer thing. Everyone you know who plays League of Legends is definitely above a certain age. No Zoomers, no Gen Alphas are interested in playing League, unless you're in Korea, China, or the Asian countries, but definitely in the West. League of Legends, oh my god. You can't say that, my god. Who the fuck just said League of Legends bring the Korean birth rate under control? What the fuck? Oh man, let's not talk about the birth rate here in Asia, man. Moving on from that bombshell, 100 Girlfriends Season 2 has been announced. It is in production, and I am excited to see the continuation of the GOATed anime series with the best harem anime protagonist and manga protagonist in the history of the genre, in my opinion. I'm very, very excited to see some more of the girls being added. Ooh, I'm ready for some baseball, baby. I'm ready for the baseball episode. Do we get the maid as well? We get the 100 Girlfriends Komi-san. All right. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, and it looks like there is an extra 1 maybe. So last season we got 6. That will at least bring us up to over 10, maybe 12, maybe 13, depending on how many chapters it chooses to adapt this season. So that means we still got another like 20 seasons to go. Just about 10% of the way there. This is definitely going to be the One Piece of harem. I'm going to be sitting here aged 44 being like, yes, I remember 10 years ago when ReZero got his first girlfriend. My child, you weren't even born yet, and now ReZero has finally got his 100th girlfriend. It's been 84 years. This is my Titanic. You were conceived when ReZero got his 24th girlfriend. I remember the day vividly. It is a January 2025 premiere, so it looks like if we keep up at this pace, 1.5 years per season, so it might even be longer than 10 years. We'll see. Moving on. There is more peak isekai coming. We are getting more Eminence in Shadow, and a new trailer has come out for the movie Lost Echoes. Do we have a release date at all? I don't see a release date. Okay, let's give this one a watch. Is that Dio? He has such a distinctive voice, man. What an absolute legend. Oh, shit. Wait, is he getting isekai? Is this another world that is crossing over with this world? Eminence in Shadow was like, all right, you like isekai? Well, how about we bring in even more isekai? It's an isekai galore here. It might be even some like multi-world, multi-isekai clash, which looks absolutely fantastic. How could Eminence in the Shadow get more hype? Well, one world wasn't enough for Sid to play around with. We have now reached the multiverse. Sid is going to take over the multiverse. We're getting isekais and isekais and isekais now. I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. Light novel readers, how far into the light novel has the anime adapted? Because I never want this ride to end. Volume 4 out of 6. Oof. We don't have a lot left, do we? Shit. Oh, no. We need more content. More content. I was afraid that I was going to lose interest in season 2, but season 2 just opens the floodgates in terms of possibility for Eminence in Shadow. It's something that doesn't skimp on the basic foundations of its world building and some of its characters. For a series like this, it really could have skimped on that and still have been entertaining. It's up there as one of my favorites, up there with like Mushoku Tensei and ReZero, the other shows that are like, I would generally recommend as a good show, as opposed to just me being your typical isekai trash man. When are we getting release dates? I want a release date of this. Please give me a release date for Eminence in Shadow. But for actual new anime being announced, we are getting a new Ghost in the Shell TV anime series by Science Saru. Now, if you don't know, Science Saru is the anime studio that is made by Masaki Yuasa. They have a very, very unique style, so they don't make your typical anime aesthetic. I'm not sure if this is just going to be a PNG trailer. I have a feeling it is going to be. Yeah. All right, this is scenes from the original manga. Okay, so it actually looks like, I don't know if this is just an early concept art, so it might look a little bit different from this, because I believe they might actually be going for the aesthetic that is closer to the original manga, which came out a very, very long time ago. Coming soon, all right, 2026. I have not read the original manga, so I've watched the original anime film, Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, Ghost in the Shell Arise, I believe. The manga is a lot hornier. Are we saying that's a bad thing? The manga is way goofier? Okay. I mean, it's interesting to see such a different take on this franchise, because every iteration seems to have a completely different tone. You know, the way I see Ghost in the Shell now, it's more of just a platform to explore interesting ideas between our relationship with technology and pose some interesting ideas about existentialism and what it means to be human. This would interest me the most if it was more of like an anime original story that maybe has some stories that are more on theme or more on point to the current landscape with technology, especially with the rise in AI, which is a huge talking point. And I'm always excited to see what different creators do with the Ghost in the Shell franchise. And I think if there's one thing Science Saru has proven, they can do very well stories that are a little bit different from the mold. So I think Ghost in the Shell works really well for them. Happy they're doing Dandadan then? Yeah. I think Dandadan is like a match made in heaven for Science Saru. But moving on to more isekai, because ReZero Season 3 is almost among us right now. It's October. Okay, so it's not summer season, it is fall season. We're eating good because we are getting a 90-minute premiere. I love that, because sometimes 20 minutes isn't enough to really gauge what kind of story you're investing into. When you have a series like ReZero, you come to watch the first episode after waiting so many years and you're like, damn, 20 minutes just wasn't enough for this. Let's have a look. Chat, what the fuck? Who said wood? What the fuck? Come on, bro. Why are you agreeing with him? What? All right, how much suffering is going to be in this season? We're going back to the Isekai town, baby. Oh, damn, what a nice looking town. I'm sure nothing's going to happen. Honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing more of these characters. We still talking about the Emilia buff? Yeah, wait. I'm wondering if the Emilia buff is just in a few shots, or if it's, oh, okay. It seems like she got perma buff. She got that Nikkei buff. Yo, there you go, Rem fans. Rem fans eating well. Have your table scraps, guys. This one frame is for you guys. You can finally eat. This is going to hold you over for another, what, 3 years? 3 years, right? That didn't really tell us a lot more that previous trailers didn't tell us. I'm not sure what kind of a ride I'm going to be going on in this season of ReZero. Have they released how many episodes this is going to be? Leak says 38 episodes. I'm going to take that as rumor, because that sounds too good to be true. If it is true, I will fucking nut. I'm hoping for another 24 episode season. I'm really hoping we didn't wait this long for just another 12 episodes, so fingers crossed. 24 episodes, too cool. We can do it, I believe. Moving on, a Sakamoto Days anime has been announced. I have not read this manga, but I have seen this manga show up a hell of a lot. I've only heard good things about this. Let's just have a look at the trailer.
Sakamoto Taro.
It's another assassin anime. There is a lot of like comedy, slice of lifey assassin anime that's been coming out recently. I don't know if Spy Family started the trend. All right, animation looks decent. Okay. All right, Peter Griffin was a retired assassin. I dig it. This really is John Wick, but without the fucking dog, hey. It's just Coach Anzai? Oh my god, you're right. Holy shit. It is the coach from Slam Dunk. My gut feeling is, in terms of like Shonen Jump adaptation, it's going to be on that Undead Unluck Mashal kind of tier in terms of hype. I don't think it's going to be a new Jujutsu Kaisen or Demon Slayer or something like that. Okay. Moving on, a new trailer for Naoko Yamada's new film is out. So we watched a trailer of this on the previous new stream, and it got me very, very interested. So I'm very excited to see other trailers, because I don't normally get to watch movie trailers on my seasonal anime videos. This is a film I am definitely going to be watching. This is my vibe to a T. Skip and loafer vibes? Yeah, actually, that's the perfect analogy for what I feel out of this. Oh, I really like the character animation. I really like the voice acting for this. The voice acting for this reminds me of something out of like Beastars or something like that. Sometimes you hear anime voice acting and you forget, because you watch so many anime, how anime it sounds. And sometimes you forget a lot of real people don't really talk like what you hear in anime. And you hear something like Beastars and something like this, and it sounds just, it has this like authentic, organic feel to it. And I really dig that. Oh, that little dance scene has so much energy, man. Oh, thanks for that shot of serotonin, man. I needed that today. Oh, God fucking damn it, chat. Thanks for that shot of serotonin, chat goes. So who's dying? Look at this. Death flags galore. No, don't do this to me. Are we going to be crying here? There is two directions this can go. Either it is going to be some nostalgic feel-goods. You find your true friends and they realize it's about the friends you made along the way. Or someone's dying. Either way, whatever direction it takes, I'm probably gonna cry. I don't want people to die. I could get as emotional from just watching people finding their place and finding a place they belong. It's about the people that died along the way. No, don't say that, man. Come on. Moving on. So we're getting a new anime adaptation from the author of Hyoko's light novel. Still no Hiyoko season 2, bro. It's dead, man. It's dead. It's not Kyoto Animation this time, but let's have a look. Mystery music.mp4, spooky piano.mp3. Ooh, bad vibes, bad vibes. This piano is literally the clip of that woman from E3 going, "It's spooky." Who's dying? Who's dead? I'm a sucker for visuals like this. It's like, ooh, interesting way to introduce the episode title. Ooh, okay, I like it. I like it. What we've been presented with in the trailer, it is so obviously a light novel adaptation. It hurts. You know what I mean? It's got all of like everything you can think of in a light novel adaptation. Oh, this looks very, very pretty though. How to become ordinary. Okay. Do we have a plot? A boy with great deduction skills. Oh man, this is so Hiyoko. It's like, it's gonna be the spiritual successor. A girl with sharp perception and strong initiative. The high school seems to be a hotbed for mystery cases and misfortune. Ooh. Spooky. There seems to be a lot of mystery, spooky light novels getting adapted right now. I mean, what's the one that's airing this season with the girl with like planets as boobs? Mystery disappearances. That's it. The Milky Mummy disappearances. That showed it one thing to stand out. No, that showed it two things to stand out. So Hiyoko was great. Also, it was Kyoto Animation. And if you get a work adapted by Kyoto Animation, you're going to get the fucking S+ treatment. If we're doing a spiritual successor to Hiyoko, it is going to have to do a lot to stand out in this day and age. All right, moving on. Studio Gainax has filed for bankruptcy. Unfortunately, sad news, an absolutely legendary studio that gave us Neon Genesis Evangelion, Gurren Lagann, Fooly Cooly, Pantheon Stocking, His and Her Circumstances. Damn, I remember His and Her Circumstances. All of the big staff members that started off in Gainax, all of the big IPs kind of went off to do their own thing, you know. Talk about Evangelion, kind of going off to Studio Kara. That team that worked on Gurren Lagann obviously broke off to made Trigger to continue what they're doing to this day. So there wasn't really a lot left at Studio Gainax after everyone went and kind of formed their own studio. To cut a long story short, seems like they were on their last legs for a very, very long time. Seems like there was a lot of scandals going on at Studio Gainax, but we will always remember Gainax for the legacy that they had. RIP Gainax. We'll remember your legacy back in the day, but it seems like you are on your dying breath for quite a while. On that topic though, Hideaki Anno says there may be more plans for Evangelion, but possibly with someone other than himself at the helm. He added there are no definite plans yet for the franchise, but he is not ruling out the possibility of future installments. What does that mean? What does that mean? You read that sentence and all I hear is just, oh, what is this? Is this money? Is this a paycheck I smell right now? The pachinko revenue is going down. All right, Code Red, we need to do something other than a new pachinko machine. All right, Ava's over. Shit. All right, new Ava. Let's go. All right, I'm ready. I mean, am I surprised that they haven't ruled out the possibility of more Evangelion? No, I am not surprised. Has Evangelion ended for me? Absolutely. Ava 3.0 plus 1 was the most perfect send-off for Ava that I could have asked for. I don't want any more Evangelion. Even if it's something like Shinji's son, even if Ava goes through a Boruto phase, and especially if Hideaki Anno is not doing the direction of it. I can't imagine Evangelion without Anno's direct involvement. It wouldn't be Ava. You can take the plot of Evangelion and someone else can direct it, and to me, that won't be Evangelion. You can try to milk it, which you probably will. Ava is over for me. I have said my goodbyes to Shinji, Asuka, Rei, all the characters. I've said my goodbye, and that's it. There's no more. I'm saying this now. Please don't. I know you will, but please don't. Just let it die. Just let it die. Give me another Godzilla film. I would be much more interested in a new Godzilla film, actually. Moving on to some weirder anime news. Who made this? Why is this a thing? Who is making some School Days perfume? What the fuck does this smell of? Cheating and aborted babies? What are we... Yeah, this is weird. I don't know why School Days hasn't died yet. Please let it die. This is not an anime series that needs to be remembered. Moving on. The Odd Taxi staff is returning for a new anime film. If you didn't know, Odd Taxi was one of my favorite anime of that year. I believe it was my second favorite. And it was fucking fantastic. And it looks like the team is coming back for an anime movie this time. In the synopsis, it seems like it's gonna be a story told through multiple timelines. So I'm a sucker for that. And if this is just a story of a man's life journey, maybe a story of redemption, that is very, very exciting. I'm very, very happy that the team have stayed together for another anime original project. Odd Taxi was one of those shows that for the longest time flew under people's radar, mostly because of its aesthetic or even the quality of its animation. This was something that was carried by just the sheer strength of its writing and characters and the way its story was presented. It's fairly popular now. I know it's fairly popular now. I remember when I made my video on Odd Taxi, it performed so fucking badly because nobody was watching Odd Taxi and everyone's like, what the fuck is this weird walrus anime fucking furry show? I don't get it. But I'm happy that it is now getting the recognition that it deserves. I'm hoping this one can keep on the train and maybe this team can build an entire legacy. That was a nice way to cap off the anime news that I've seen for the previous month.
One more thing.
I have acquired the rights to stream anime. Yes, you heard that correctly. I have gotten the rights to stream an anime publicly and watch it with you lot. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be streaming all 24 episodes of Dororo on the 29th of June at 10 a.m. JST. This deal was a long time in the making, and unfortunately I can't keep a VOD of it. So join me on my Twitch, twitch.tv/giguk. This is going to be my very first time watching this anime fully, so I'm really excited to experience it with you guys. Anyway, that's it. Hope to see you there.